Okay, so let's look at subscriber activity and see what they've gotten up to. Now, when it comes to people reporting issues with your account, if you've got your automation set up correctly and they have been proved to be working before you've put them out there in the field, more often than not, it's usually a user error by one of your clients or customers, okay? So somebody signs up for something and they get in touch with you a few days later and say, you know what, I've had nothing from you, or I've had, I've not received something. So it's really good to see, if we look at what the subscriber's been getting up to and what's happened to them. So if we go to our audience and view contacts, when we click on a subscriber, or when we click on a subscriber, we get all this information from them. So we get sort of, their name, where they signed up from, some information about the tags that they've in the fields that they've inserted. So, agree to the data use policy, any groups that they're in. It will pick up on some other stuff here, like what they open their emails in most, when they were last updated as well. But the really handy thing that we've got here is the all activity. So we can see all activity that's been carried out. So in here we can see things like, emails that have been sent out, has been sent such and such. Okay, so for example, I've just jumped into a different list here, and we can see the subscriber activity for me in my other list. So the more active list, we can see exactly what's happened. So as you can see here, I've got all activity. We can go down, we can see stuff that's been happened. So we can see, if somebody says I wasn't sent this email, then we can click on their profile and we can see, well, actually, the email you're talking about was sent to them. Mailchimp has confirmed that email was sent. And then sometimes you'll even see, they'll say, well, I didn't get that email, but you'll see, well, that email was sent. And not only was it sent, but it was also opened, or you might get people who have deleted their email and complain about it as well. So a lot of the times when people report an issue, it's usually, if you've proved that the sequence works, before you implement it into a field, you can prove that it's usually a user error, because they've done something wrong with their email. They might have deleted it by mistake, without even noticing, and they say, I've deleted it. Somebody else might have opened the email if they've left the computer on by mistake, in which case, you can see, the email was sent and the email was opened, and you can feedback to them saying, look, the email was sent to you, you've even opened it, so have a little look. Now, what you can do then is, it's up to you whether you decide to send them that email. But if they're complaining and saying they wanted a refund for some reason because they're not getting information from you, then you can look into here and you can see, it was sent and it was opened. Now, if somebody is complaining to you that they're not receiving any emails, and you can see all the emails were sent, but none of them were opened, then you can go to them and say, look, go and check your spam folders just to make sure it's not in there. If they're using Gmail, say go and check your promotional folders, make sure it's not in there. And ask them to come and sort of check these things, find out about these things, or find out exactly what's happened to those emails. It might be that when you ask them, say, can you confirm your email address, that they've actually got their email address wrong. I mean, the amount of times I still put hotmail.co.uk on my email address, I don't know why I do it. It's just a mistake I make sometimes. I'm clearly never going to get those emails. So yeah, it might be that their actual email address is incorrect as well. So in here, you can view all the subscriber activity. You can view activity dependent on e-commerce, which is known there. You can see what was sent. You can see exactly what they've opened. You can see what clicks they've done. Bounces, that's basically where an email cannot be sent for some reason. You can see if somebody's actually unsubscribed from a list or your audience. And yeah, you can actually, you can go in there and see quite a bit of information as well. But yeah, all the activity, really good. You can find out exactly what's been going on and what your subscribers have been up to. It will show things here like clicks in email, so you'll see was sent, opened, and if they clicked on it, you'll see clicked as well. Okay, so it's really, really handy to see what your subscribers have been up to in there. That's a great